Alright, with this part of the video, it's showing off what I take for my fur babies. Should they be coming with us? I have to do this quickly. I had to close them off from this area because once they see this, they go ballistic because they think that we're going somewhere. Alright, starting off this is what I use to carry around for their water. Should we be hiking, walking around somewhere? Because they're just going to go through that. One of them will go through that in just, in 15 minutes. This is for Athena, little Kitsune, and my big boy Rocky. Grooming wise, have this. Frisbees. And for little Kitsu, got him little sweaters. Because he don't deal well with the cold. Obviously, he's a freaking Chihuahua. So, sweater number 1, sweater number 2. That way I can easily see his little self whenever he's moving around. And should Athena start going into heat while we're camping, make sure I have this on her. Got some leashes. All kinds of leashes. We have bungee leashes, which I really am not a fan of because it just, in my opinion, it honestly encourages them to pull. But this part of it is great to use to keep a thing inside the car. More poop bags. This, I'll hook this up around a couple of trees and latch all 3 of them to it and have them run around. Regular leash. Alright, this right here is their bag. Some bags that I use to place their food in, puppy pads, toys, treats, first aid, which we share the same first aid kit. I'm not bothered by it, but I have their own little separate tweezers for them. And I reuse an old olive jar that I got from work as their food container. It took a couple of washes to get the olive smell out. I hate olives. And for the little, very small bladder Chihuahua, I have these pads for him. So that way I don't have to worry about cleaning up, pee or poop in the tent. Also have this fan that runs on battery as well as AC. This is what we keep our phones in. Some extra plugs and battery packs. Charge up your phones. It's waterproof and it also floats. Music wise, either bring this speaker or this bigger speaker over here. Next is what I use to store clothes in. I just have this simple little duffel suitcase bag thing. I don't know what you call it, but there's that. So I got that at a little swap meet while out in Hawaii because it was cheaper than going to the bloody store to get it. So that's what we use to keep all of our clothes in. A little hack that I've learned when it comes to shoes, you need to put them in there, but you don't want to get your other clothes dirty. Simply put it. And a shower cap. Just make sure it's not a shower cap that you're going to put on your head because, you don't know what the hell you're stepping in. This right here is our Bob, aka bug out bag. Should we ever need to leave the campsite quick, fast, in a hurry, this carries all of our basic necessities for survival. Should we ever need to. Hopefully never need to. But just in case, as my father always said, prepare for the unexpected. So we do. A few items that we have in the bug out kit. Some tea light candles that last for about 4 hours. Matches. 2 EpiPens because I'm allergic to peanuts and tree nuts, and hubby's allergic to penicillin. I also have windproof, waterproof matches right here that I've made myself. And super glue. Should there be any wounds that needs to be treated. I'm not good at sewing. I don't sew people up. Just slap some super glue on it. That's pretty much what liquid skin is that the doctors use. I'm not a doctor, nor am I a nurse. Actually, my favorite tent I have ever owned is a 8-person yurt style tent, and it's big enough to hold a air mattress, dog bed, coolers, some random ass stuff. You can hold a lot of stuff in there. Let me just go ahead and say that, and you have plenty of headroom. I'm 5'3.5", so I can clear it all the way up into that point in the tent before I have to start bending over. Hubby's 6'2", 6'3". He can stand up straight up right in here until he gets to about right there on the tent. Then that's when he's going to have to start bending over. Now, with this tent, it is a 2-person job. 1 person can do it, but it's a bit of a freaking headache until you get on the inside. Then you're definitely going to need someone in there to help you. We also have another tent, but it is currently being in use by a friend of ours. I'm pretty sure I have pictures of it somewhere. So I'm not going to set this bad boy up because I don't have the patience to do it on my own, nor the time. So I'm just going to insert a picture of it somewhere around here. Now for the camping gear that just kind of sits around in my car for the most part. The rug that sits at the entrance of the tent, inside of the tent, mind you. Alright, and there's the rest of the stuff that I carry. Emergency blanket with hatchet. Help starts fire with this one. Flint starter, I don't know what it's actually called. Shovel that I forgot to clean. And this little baby right here. I'll show you how it works. You'll see in a minute. A hatchet comes in handy when you go ahead and need some tinder or firewood, or you know, when you need to beat off some crazy ass motherfuckers. Funnel, first aid kit. Always gotta keep that on me. What was this? It's nothing. This right here. Little gate for the window, but it is too small for my window. That's for the dogs. Whenever I'm going in the store. If I ever get stuck anywhere, help me get out. That's just directions. Jumper cables, some oil. And this right here is how I'm going to be able to pump air in my tires. Tire pressure gauge for whenever I go off-road. I think a paracord because you never know when you might need it. It's to plug up holes for your tires. Screwdrivers, monkey wrench, and some funnels. This little contraption right here that I mostly use for lift also comes in handy whenever we're going out camping or whenever I'm just doing my little videos. Barf bag, they do come in handy. As you can see, I'm down to 2. I need to refill that. Keeps my umbrella in here, lotion, some wipes, mini lint roller. Yeah, one of my favorite books from high school. Some smell good lotion. More dog leashes. This is the one I use for Kit because it's hands-free. I'm able to hold other items on that. And this is for the fur babies. Gotta make sure their paws are nice and clean. Or whenever I just need a quick do-up on them. Now this is one of their bowls. This is for Kit. But I also use it for my videos whenever I have them with me. Nice little collapsible bowl. Perfect for little Kitsu. The right size for him. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I for one like my privacy. So, here's what I've done. Got some curtains to go around. Windshield reflector up front. And this is all around the car. Save for the back area. I don't have anything on that yet. That's what it looks like from the inside. And from the outside, this is how she looks. Because the way that it's made, it's hard for people to see, and they have to really be up against it. And because of the way it's designed, I can still see outside of my mirror. Cops don't mess with me. I can't tell you how many times I've held my breath as they're driving by me while I have a passenger in my car and wondering whether or not if I'm going to be pulled over with said passenger in the car. I'm about to show you guys how this thing right here works. So, just unscrew it like so. There you go. And it latches up just like that. Giving you enough airflow for the car. Keeps it in place, but since there's no way to actually lock it into place, someone can actually undo this, get in the car. So if you don't have an intimidating dog in the car while you jump in the store real quick, don't do it. Depending on your model of car, all cars have this emergency latch. Pop that up. That comes out. Depending on your model, it all depends on where it is. Just unscrewed enough to get it off. A really nice thing. Oh, mailman's coming. That does it for this video. Showed off all the camping gear. Here soon to show you guys some camping hacks that I use. As always, stay hungry for adventure. This one is. He's hungry for a fight. Look at him. So vicious. So evil. That's my demonic little baby for you. Picking on someone that weighs more than him. But they love each other, so it's okay.